Hi guys, Professor Gustavo here. We are at Uprise MMA. Today let's take a look at how to transition from half guard to butterfly and then do the hook sweep, okay? Which is very common in no-gi especially, right? Butterfly guard is very used in no-gi. Gi too, but gi we have other options like open guard, spider guard, all that stuff, de la Riva, right? So we're playing here with my half guard shield, okay? I have a video explaining how to set up the knee shield half guard. I'm gonna put a link somewhere here so you guys take a look. But usually I'm controlling both of his shoulders, one with my knee, the other with my hand. My elbow goes inside of my knee here, so if he tries to smash my knee, my elbow is running against my knee. I control the other hand so he doesn't cross face me or doesn't switch his base, throwing his arm to the other side. And my foot could be stepping on his hip or not. Sometimes I'm moving here, my foot is gonna disconnect from his hip. But if it's stepping on his hip, it's a better frame, more energy efficient. Okay, so from my half guard, I'm hooking his ankle here, right? That's actually my half guard, my toes down, my heel up. Controlling that ankle to play my half. Now, transition to butterfly. I'm going to start sitting up. I'm going to break his balance here, using my shin, disconnect my foot from his hip, use my shin against his ribs, push the guy away. So there is no resistance now when I'm sitting up, okay? I don't want to sit up without breaking his balance because I'm going to get smashed down. From here, push the guy away. Break his balance, just move my hand, get my underhook. Around his waist, my head is on the far shoulder, okay? I don't want my head on the near shoulder, otherwise he can drive his head on my chest and start pushing me down and flat me up. Keep my head under his head on the far shoulder. I have my low underhook here. Sometimes I can have high underhook if I'm trying to go to his back, especially if he doesn't have his overhook on me, right? That's another situation. It's half guard game, but he has his overhook on me. I have, as I sit up, I have a nice base here with my head past the line of my hip. So I'm leaning into him, right? My elbow is back, my butt is on the mat. My foot here is outside, right? Posted here for base. So if it drives into me, I have a nice base here. Anytime that my head moves past from my hip, I'm gonna go down. All right, so when I get up, push the guy, underhook, I'm leaning into him. My butt is scoot back, right? And always controlling his wrist here, so he doesn't throw any guillotines or stuff on me, right? Always controlling here until the last second. So I got up. I have my half guard sweeps here, but today I cannot even come up to my knees. He keep pushing me down. I'm having a hard time. I'm going to transition to butterfly, okay? So from here, the foot that's outside here with my base posted, I'm going to get that foot on the inside. Right now, there is not much space, I'm congested here. So I do a little hip escape. Step this foot here on the mat, hip escape back, where now I can insert my butterfly hook in. Okay? Butterfly hook in. I'm still leaning into the guy. Now we are playing half butterfly. And the last step here is freeing the hook that was on the half guard here, trapping his ankle, right? Otherwise I cannot move and sweep the guy. Free this foot. If he sits on my foot and cannot free right away, lift his butt here with my underhook. Lift, free my foot. Posting my foot next to my foot, right? I had half guard here, pull his hip up, free my foot, and I rest right next to my foot, ready to sweep the guy. Nice, from here. Half guard, knee shield, push. Get up with a nice base, head past my hip. Hip escape, get my hook in, free my foot. Next step now is controlling his arm and pulling his arm. Ideally, dropping his shoulder below the level of the other shoulder. So he's already off balanced. And if this shoulder is below the other, this leg now becomes very heavy because all his weight is there. Harder for him to move this leg. Also, the other leg becomes light, so it's easy for me to lift it up. What I'm going to do now is, from this position, clamp on his arm. I'm gonna go to my shoulder here, not to my elbow, right? I go to my shoulder, lift my butterfly, and this toes here stay on the mat, lifting my hip, helping to lift the guy, right? If I go to my elbow, I'm not going down enough. His head is still almost on the same level. I want his head low. So I tuck my elbow, I go to my shoulder, lifting my butterfly. The other foot now goes to my toe. As I come on top, either on the mount or if it grabs my foot, I can go knee slice and get into Kazgatame. Important detail for the sweep, guys. I wanna maintain my hook attached to him the whole time, right? So I come on top with my hook still there. So from here I can choose mount or knee cut side control. I don't want to kick the guy away, right? Too early, disconnecting my foot from him because he might land in side control. Okay, I have to follow the guy. I keep elevating my butterfly. He falls, my foot's still attached until I come on top. Don't kick your leg, don't kick him away. Otherwise, I might land in side control.